Bruce always needed to have a toy nearby. Any toy, a ball, a stuffed animal, whatever he could find. But Lambie, the little fabric lamb, was always his favorite. He carried her everywhere, around the house, through the yard, even on walks. It seemed to give him comfort. As soon as he heard the door open, he'd come running to greet me with Lambie in his mouth, tail wagging, like he was saying, "Look, I brought my friend too." It was funny and sweet at the same time. But the curious thing is, when we first adopted Bruce, he had never played with a single toy. The shelter told us they had found him in a shed behind a breeder's house. He wasn't like other golden retrievers. He didn't show excitement. He was scared of everything. Stairs, loud noises, being alone. That first night after meeting him, I couldn't stop thinking about him. I went back the next day. And when he looked at me with those sad eyes, I just knew he needed someone to see what he could still become. When we brought him home, he was quiet and hesitant. Every move took patience. We tried to give him space, time, and love. One day, we placed a little toy in front of him, just to see what he'd do. He sniffed it, hesitated a spray, and for the first time, picked it up in his mouth. That's when I realized he had a chance. Little by little, he started to play. First on his own, then with us. He still carried his toys around as if they were friends, a reminder that he wasn't alone anymore. Sometimes he'd fall asleep holding them, like a child. When we took road trips, he'd keep one in his lap, gazing calmly out the window. But the biggest change came a few months later. A friend called saying she'd rescued a kitten from a fire and needed a temporary home. I said yes, without thinking twice. When Dante, or Trout, as we started calling him, arrived, Bruce was curious but calm. He just watched. At first, the kitten hissed and hid. I kept an eye on them, afraid Bruce might react, but he never tried to hurt him. He didn't even lick him. He just lay nearby, quiet, as if saying, "It's okay. I used to be scared too." Somehow, I think he saw himself in that little frightened kitten. With time, Trout began to trust him. He'd get closer, touch noses with him, and one day, when I walked into the living room, I saw them sleeping together. The kitten curled up on Bruce's chest, and Lambie tossed aside on the edge of the couch. That's when I knew. He had finally found what he'd been looking for. Since then, they've been inseparable. Trout follows him around the house, lies on top of him, sleeps next to him, sometimes even nades his head with his paws, and Bruce just stays still, letting him. When Bruce gets up to move, the cat follows as if afraid to let him out of sight. Today, Bruce still hates being alone, but it's no longer a problem because Trout never lets that happen. They walk together, nap together, wait for each other. He still carries his past with him. But now he does it with a purring friend by his side. When I watch them sleeping, almost melted into one another, I think about everything Bruce has been through and how life sometimes heals in the most unexpected ways. Once, he only had his toys. Now he has a real friend, and maybe for a dog who spent so much time alone, that means more than any words could ever say.